Stories really do equal empathy. They teach us empathy. I love this quote. They reveal to us ourselves and the skins of others. And thinking about the design process as wanting to create products that are human-centric for real people and real problems. But as a product designer, I know I see myself a lot in my users and relate to a lot of their problems. So I can easily empathize with them and design solutions that solve their problems. We want to share that and spread that across our teams and cross-functionally. So this is really the key piece of doing so. And what does that story look like? What are the pieces involved? Some of the things that you probably have already created can play into building that story. You've got your persona. This is your character, who you're building for. And that's going to play a part in the narrative. This is the story, the initial story and the highlights of your experience or product. And then that narrative can turn into a pitch. You can build empathy with stakeholders, align across your teams before you build. This is also a great way to get buy-in. And then turn that pitch and product that you've designed and built into a walkthrough. The demonstration of what you've designed, either while you're building or after you're building, to share out what you've completed, or what's to be completed. And like I said, we will be talking about that like last demonstration story, but it's really important to lay the groundwork of your story early. The sweet spot is right when you understand your problem enough, have conducted enough research to really get and empathize the user that you're solving for and understand the problem space really well is when that story and narrative magic happens. And why do stories matter? How can we use them in our everyday lives? Well, every role can benefit from a good story. UX designers like me can use them to understand the tasks users need to perform and the key scenarios we want to support in our designs. Product managers can use them to ensure there is universal and unambiguous alignment with the entire team. It also makes it really easy to share out and socialize the work being done. Content designers can use them to understand how to describe the capabilities within the UI and any user assistance copy that is user-facing. So we're mimicking the user's mental model and language. Marketing could even use them to talk about these features in perspective-facing or perspective customer-facing copy, so that there is alignment across external and internal communications. And support can use them for technical content and training internally so that they're prepared and ready for the launch. They can support and contribute to the story because they know our users. So there's a lot of ways everyone across your org can participate and utilize these stories. With any good story, it's great to start with context. If I'm going to come into a document or see something that's written, it's shared asynchronously, I want to know what the problem is your team is trying to solve, who you're solving for, why it's important, and what the opportunity is. This is also going to be where you're going to pull that empathy into the story from, so you have a really well-rounded understanding of what the problem is and why you're doing it, why we're putting this work into it.